What's up, running family? It's been a long time since I've made a video for you guys. I've had a lot of things happen in the last year, and I've had to move quite a few times, but I'm finally settled into my new apartment. Enough about me. I wanted to do another shoe review quickly, and I will put all the specs on the screen because honestly I don't really have them on me. I just know that I like the way these shoes look, and it's from one of my favorite brands. So without further ado, this is the Hoka, I believe it's called the Bondi X, which is supposed to be a combination between the Bondi and the Carbon X. So I think this is supposed to have a carbon plate inside of it. It says a bunch of information here. This is a very big shoe, very wide, which is, I love that about this shoe. This is wider, I think, than your, so yeah, most of your Bondis that you get from like the store. This one is a little bit wider because I do have quite a few Hokas in my collection. As you can see, I have a normal Bondi. I believe this is the Bondi 6. So I haven't compared the width of the bottom here, but I will do it now. Maybe it's the same as far as I know, but I think that the X is bigger. So let's take a quick look. Looks like it's a little more narrow here in the middle compared to the Bondi 6 here. Yeah, actually it's a little bit more narrow. So yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe this one is wider. But it does feel wider, or look wider, at least on the foot, because it has like this big chunk of foam here kind of jutting out. And the original really doesn't. It just kind of goes straight up and down. But see, you guys can see it kind of has like a little, for lack of a better term, a little moose knuckle there in the right here in the back. But I think that the Carbon X's actually have they actually have that. So it's a decent combination of the two shoes, because as you can see here, I do have the Carbon X that came out, I believe, last year or the year before. I think it was last year. So it does have the same little knuckle here in the back. And it's a lot more narrow. Now, I'm not a huge fan of these shoes. I just like this colorway. I think I did a video on the red colorway, but these were on sale, so I just got these, the yellow ones. But I'm not a huge fan of these because you can feel, and I think I said this in my last video, you can feel like the carbon fiber plate. So like, at least it's funny, it's only in one shoe though, and this is a different color, so obviously it's a different pair. But I think it's like right here. You literally can feel like a break inside the shoe whenever you take a step, and you can feel it poking your foot, which I think is kind of cheap, honestly. Kind of cheap feeling. So I wouldn't recommend getting these for like, you know, running a marathon, even though that's what they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be a carbon fiber plate. I don't know if they're supposed to be, you know, rivaling, is that the word? The Nike Alpha Fly or anything like that, but these definitely do not resemble those at all. But I will say I did try the Bondi X here, and these are super comfortable. Now, I will say this is my first time running in these shoes, so you know, I was really holding off. I've just been wearing these casually, and they're just very cool looking. They're huge, and they're super sturdy and stable, and like, you know, they're Hokas. That's what they do. They're super you know, wide shoes, and you're not going anywhere wearing these shoes. You know, you're not gonna, like, you know, break an ankle or twist an ankle or anything, unless you're hiking, I guess. But yeah, these are just super comfortable to walk in, and so I'm gonna go for a run in these tonight. All that to say, it took me 4.5 minutes to tell you guys I'm gonna go for a run in these tonight. Probably not gonna do any footage, but I will give you guys my I guess my just quick little review of these. I've been having knee issues, and I think on my last video I actually mentioned that. I can't remember what shoes it was for. It might have been the Atreus, but I was having knee issues then. That was almost a year ago, I think. And so I still have knee issues. Not really sure if it's anything serious because I haven't gone to the doctor for it, but like from what it feels like, it's just like runner's knee, and or something muscular, but I don't think it's anything serious. But I guess, you know, because I don't have any swelling or anything like that. My knees have been popping a lot over the last like 6 months to a year. So maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. Let me know if you know, it literally sounds like you're stepping on bubble wrap whenever I stand up, or if I, you know, move my knees, they pop really loud. So I'm sure that's not good, but there's no swelling, and there's not a whole lot of pain localized. It's more just like right here. You probably heard it pop right there, but it's like right here. like on the inside. So maybe I have bad form, or maybe it's some shoes that I'm wearing. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to go for a run in these, just do 3 miles, and I'll give you guys a quick little update on these because, you know, I heard they actually have new colors of these. I think black and gray, maybe. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get the black pair. We'll see. But all right, guys, I'll be go for a 3 mile run, and I will give you guys an update in a minute. All right, y'all. As you can see, I'm back from my run. Look how sweaty I am. Today is probably the warmest day of the year so far. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe 93, 94. But as you can see, the sweat's rolling here. What can I say about the Hoka Bondi X, Carbon X? They're comfortable shoes. I do like them. They're, again, I'm going to keep saying this. They don't nearly push off as much as the Alpha Flies, but those are super expensive marathon shoes. These are way more comfortable than regular Hoka or Bondis. These are probably the most comfortable Hokas I've tried. And I own like the Cliftons, Rincones, Bondi, and one other pair, one other kind. And this one has been the most comfortable so far. I don't feel like they push me off. I don't feel like they use my energy like the Alpha Fly does. But I will say they're super soft and buttery. Like, I know that sounds dumb, but if you guys know shoes, you guys know what I'm talking about. They're just super plush, very soft. I mean, my knee issues are going to happen with any shoes that I have. So I think it's just kind of be here to stay. I must be doing something wrong, or it's just because I'm getting old. I have no idea. But I will say these are $200. So there's going to be like $50 more than the regular Bondis. And I think you should get them. I would not get the Carbon X's. I think those are, I only got those other ones because they're neon yellow and they were on sale. But these are worth the money. The extra $200, just spend the extra little bit of money and get the Bondi Carbon X's or whatever they're called. These are awesome, and they have new colorways too. So if you don't like this, honestly, I'm not a big fan of white because they stain easily. But I do like the yellow on there and the blue. But I think if I do get another pair of these, I don't know. I do like gray a lot too, but probably black. Black goes with more. So I do wear all my running shoes casually too. So. But I do think these are good shoes. I think they're worth the money. If you like Hokas, these might be the best Hokas I've tried. They're super soft, super comfortable. They have like, I can't remember what this part here is called, but whatever, this is the heel cup or the whatever. This is super soft and very, very thick and soft. So when you put your foot in there and you tie them up, you definitely feel that. It does have the gusseted tongue, so the tongue's super thin. If you guys can see in there, it's super thin and it has a little bit of padding on there, so it's not super like in the way. But yeah, these are good shoes. I like them. I don't know on a number scale or anything like that, but I do recommend trying these at least. Hoka has a good return policy. They'll let you try them for like 30 days, I think. So you should be able to try these out. So sorry for the sweaty face, guys, but just showing you guys that I actually did go run and not nearly able to walk running. So you do with that what you will. Because before I was able, and maybe it was the weather, but honestly these days I'm having to warm up by like slightly running a little bit and then walking some and then slowly picking up the pace, and then at the end I'm up to a sprint. But man, it's not nearly as like it was a year or so ago whenever I was really kicking butt at running. I was actually like just like nearly sprinting the whole time, and I'm not really doing that these days. So that's another video probably, but hopefully my knee issues go away. I can still be active, so it's not the end of the world. I just hope I'm not making something worse by still running on them. But again, my buddy told me, he plays tennis every day. He says, hey, if there's no swelling, then you really shouldn't have anything to worry about. So and they don't swell. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning in. I know this channel didn't have very many subs, and I don't really put a lot of effort into editing these videos, but I just like to, you know, to me, it's like if I have an opinion and I want to try something new, I want to just put it out there. If it helps one person, it's totally worth it. So you guys, hope everyone stays safe out there and keep running. That's all I can say. Until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.